Hey everyone, welcome back to Team FAS Motorsports. In this episode of our RZR Pro R transformation series, we're going to be installing the DRT tailgate enclosure and exhaust cover. These two parts completely change the look of the back of the Pro R and give it that nice, solid, finished feel that DRT is known for. The rear of the Pro R is pretty open from the factory, great for access, but not so great for keeping gear in and protected while out on the trail. The bed enclosure and tailgate give you that trunk-like style setup, and the aluminum exhaust cover adds both protection and style around this rear panel. These are both made from thick aluminum with precision welds and a durable powder coat finish. The fit and finish is spot on, and you'll see how cleanly everything lines up once we start getting them mounted. First up is the bed enclosure tailgate. You'll reuse a few factory bolt locations and attach the side panels first, then the rear panel. Everything is pre-drilled so the fitment is tight and alignment is easy. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and remove your 4 T40s. Next, we're going to go ahead and lay our tailgate into place. I'm just going to hand thread these T40s on the side in first. Next, what we'll do is we'll take an extension, reach down and go ahead and start tightening these up. I start with the center ones here first. And we'll go ahead and move to the outside. All right, so next up, you want to remove these 2 T50s. Once you have those T50s out, these do have some little plugs here, but this whole rear fascia will come right off. So now you're ready to put your DRT exhaust cover on. You're not going to reuse these stock plastic plugs that came on the stock cover. So there's a notch here. I'm going to go ahead and get that into place. You'll feel it click in there. Then you just go ahead and take your T50s and line those up. All right, so when you put this on, you just want to make sure that this is in the notch back here. It is hooked and it goes right on the frame. Put this on, it's all nice and secure. But between these two parts, you could tell that it really changes the back of the vehicle and gives it a nice, sleek, solid look, and adds some function as far as keeping your gear in. So these two parts are definitely pretty awesome on the back of the Pro R. The rear section all done. The DRT bed enclosure, tailgate, and exhaust cover really makes a huge difference with the finish, the race-inspired look. You know, it's good protection for your gear, so definitely a plus for this vehicle. This is just the first chapter of our mini-series with all our DRT parts. Next time, we're going to be hopping on the inside of the vehicle and transforming the interior with all the bill of goodies that DRT makes for this Polaris RZR. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, click your notification bell, and if you like, share it with your friends, drop us a comment as always, and of course, always check out the new merch that we're dropping. We have a bunch of good stuff for desert season and a bunch of shirts pretty much related to Glamis and Camp RZR up on our web store, fasmerch.shop, and we'll catch you next time.